Hi and welcome to my Excel attendance register, very similar to the C++ register I've made earlier, the Visual Basic one, Java and C#. So if I click on this combo box and select the present, we can always populate, you see that, and we can save, or let's mark 1 or 2 students absent. We can always save. Say we have 10 students present, and that's my register number there. That's supposed to be the picture of the institution. Okay, and you can see these are all the student ID numbers, student name, course code, how many present and those who are absent, and we can just clear if we want. So what I will do next is take you guys back straight into Visual Basic Development environment itself, so that you can see how I've managed to put together this whole story. Let's do that now. Welcome to Microsoft Excel VBA. In this very session, I intend to develop an Excel attendance register. So I'll click on my developer menu right there, select VBA, and that is my form. The size of the form, if you look at the property, I've actually set the property, the size, the width to 100 and 1020 by, let's take a good look at the height, by 500 plus right there. Okay, so if I run the program, it's sort of like fill up my screen just about right. Okay, so the next thing I will do now is start as follows. Let me get my frame. Let's draw the frame right there, about that, and maybe change the background color of this very image. Click on the property, look for a nice background color. So let's see, maybe something a little bit of that color. Oh, sorry, that back color right there. Yeah, okay, maybe we settle for that. If I run it, well, I don't know the size of this, that should be 1010. Let's see, 1020. So let's try and make that 1020 there. Okay, that's it right there. So if I run the program right now, this is how it looks, which is not too bad. Good. So the next thing I'll do now is enter a label right here, this very label. Let's see if I can set the property of the label the way I want. Let's see the border style. Let's see how the border style will look like. That's a border style single, and the other border style is none. So I'm just going to settle for the border style single, and I just need numbers in there. So let's set the text content anyway. Maybe the text content, that should be, make that bold about 12, and delete whatever is right in there. Where is it? Get rid of that and just give it a name. Maybe I should just call it LBL num1. That's the name right there. So at the end of the day, I intend to have numbers in there. I will also set the alignment. Let's make that center. So that's good. Alright, that's for the numbers. Okay, I need some more. Maybe close this. Just click and copy. That will be for my number. That's for the student number. This one will be for the student names, and here this one will be for the course code. Okay, so let's just about that, and here we have student name right there and the course code. Do that. Okay. Okay, that's for the course code, so I have that in there. So I think student number, and yeah, let's move it here a little bit more. Okay, now that I have my components sort of like ready, so let me start by giving them a name. This one will become, that will be student ID 1, and that will be student name 1, student name 1, and that is course code 1. That will be CC, that will be that code 1. So, and the second, the other ones will just follow as 2. So this is what I'm talking about. So let's copy it across. Let's copy. Just like that. Some more of those. Bring it down. Okay, maybe just select it all. I think 2 more will do it. Alright, that's how the register is looking right now. Maybe, yeah, I can just sneak one in, one more there. Okay, that's how it's looking for now. So if I run my program, this is what you guys will see. So I need some more component here, but just before that, let me just give these guys a name. Okay, let's give them a name and we'll take it from there. And this will be num2. This is num1, you can see that. Maybe just copy that, copy, and this will become 2. That'll be 3. Okay, I'll just speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay, I've finished giving each of the component names. You can actually, if you notice, those are the names right there. But one thing that is left for me to do now is we're going to need some title. So we might as well just copy these guys right there and just drag it up there. That's okay. Let's try that again. Drag it up there. Good. Okay, that's how it looks. I think it's right underneath. Maybe move this one out of the way for now. Okay, this is how my register is looking right now. Well, the first thing I would do now before I start coding, or the next thing I intend to do, is to get rid of this. Let's just take that off. There. So I will now double click on my form. What I need is form initialize, or maybe form. Okay, let's go for form initialize, and I'll declare the following variable for my LBL number. Let's declare that as an integer. There. Then let's assign LBL number equals maybe 1. Yeah. And we can always say, if it's 1, we can say LBL num1 dot caption equals LBL num. Okay, that is for the very first one, so I can always copy this. Let's just copy that, or we can make this 0 and just add 1 to it. Let's see, add 1. So, and then copy and just change that to 2. Okay, change that to 2, and at the same time maybe I should change this to 2 and just come down here. I have 12 of those. Okay, that'll be 3 and 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's 12, 11, 10. We have 9 here, and this will become 3, 4, 5, 11, and 12. So if we run this program now, what will happen is it will populate this number here, but this one needs a name, so let's give that a name first. So I just come in there for the caption. In there, let's just enter number. That's fine. So if I run this program now, and that is what you get. Okay, student number 1, 2, 3 up to 12. So let's repeat exactly the same thing for this fellow right here. So this is supposed to be, let's see, what's the name of this? Student ID number. So that's student ID number right there. So let's change the caption of that to student ID number. ID there. Okay, and this will be student name. And here we have the course code. Okay, so in here, like that. So let's use the same thing right here. I'm just going to declare another variable right underneath here. Redeem student number, student ID as integer, and student ID we have as follows: equals. Okay, that's my student ID there, and student ID dot 1 dot caption equals student ID. So if I run this, that will give me the first student ID number. So maybe we can just increase that by some other value. So copy, okay, we have 12 there. So all I need to do is just add maybe 200 each, make that 400, maybe this, make that 450, 500, and here we can make that 550, maybe 2. Let's go for 250 there, and we go for 350 there. And right here we can make that 450, and we already have that, so maybe 46. And the other 3 we can go 34,600, and here we have 650, and the last one will be 700. Let's just change this number. So that will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 7 there. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, you can see how simple the codes are. I've not done anything that's so complicated. It's just to give you guys an opportunity to develop or to modify it into whatever you want. So if I run this program now, you can see my student ID number there. Okay, each student ID number. So now we need the student names, so we're just going to make that up. Okay, with the names, let me just copy that, just come in here. So still starting from the initialize code right there. So the caption for the name will be the first name. Let's go for Steve. Steve Harry. Okay, so that's the first guy. His name is Steve Harry, and we'll move this up a little bit. I'm just going to need 12 of those. Let's copy. I have 12 there, so just change that as usual. So speed that up. Okay, just a quick look at the names so far. Those are the names. You can see Steve, Dean, Harvey, Tony Crosby, Ewu Irua, Sally Hope, Dan, Rahel, Abigail, Tony Ayo, Pete London, Moisha, and William Day. Those are the names that I intend to use for my register. So if I click on run, that's what you get, guys. So those are my register. The only thing that is left for us to do now is just to enter the course code. That will be very simple because we don't have to write any lines of code for that much. Okay, so let's close that, get to know the name of this. That's code 1, and go straight into the code. If you notice, everything is under initialize. Okay, so we'll come right down here and just paste the caption equals, I don't know, maybe the course code can be 1003. That's my course code right there. Let me take this up, and the next thing is just copy and paste. Sorry about that, it seems to be too fast. Let's copy and paste, and that will be the end of this very first part of this tutorial.